Viewers, this is probably the most, what do you call it, professional Pitovision or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I'm here to talk to you about the environment and environment safety and all this crap and food, the global crisis of food, which is hilarious because there's enough food in the world to feed everybody, yet we still have a crisis. And this is for Professor Wolf. For environmentals class, which is fantastic, and for me as well, and to enlighten everybody, because apparently nobody knows because our news suck. But anyways, where do we start? Let's see. Give me a second. No, remember, anyways, as you probably don't even know, a bunch of farmers have been and are losing their jobs, and or working for companies, or getting sued by Monsanto, which is probably the devil's company itself. You should check that out, Monsanto, Monsanto. You're probably buying fruit from them, and if you don't know, they're what do you call it, herbicide and pesticide, if I'm not mistaken, company. So it's awesome that they make pesticides and then they sell food as well, because they probably own a bunch of companies you have no idea. And but yeah, Wikipedia that name, it's fantastic. But you know what they're doing? They're even, you know, they're doing all this crap, plus they're patenting life seeds, all this crap. They're genetically modifying seeds to have what do you call it, pesticides and herbicides and all that crap in them, so they don't die, but they do. And then you gotta spray with more pesticides and herbicides and all this other crap, which is probably really nutritious for us, and it's pretty messed up, because one of the things they're doing, and they have been doing for a while now, is since their stuff is patent, let's say you're a farmer and you have your nice farm, and of course, you know, there's this truck that comes and is carrying patent seeds from this stupid company, and for some reason those seeds fell overboard. A few of them, don't even have to be 300,000, just a few, and they land on your land, and then they start growing, and then they start multiplying, of course, because that's what life does. And then Monsanto, miracles, and you know, out of nowhere pops out, oh, let me check your stuff, blah blah blah, and they find out that you have some of their seeds there they're growing. What do? They sue your ass, and they take your stuff away from you, and then now you have to buy seeds from them and all that crap, which is fantastic. Another thing that company is doing is what do you call it? It's they bought another company which was developing this gene called the Terminator gene, Terminator technology, which is referred to as well. And it's this. It basically makes infertile seeds. It's a plant. The plants that have this can't reproduce. So, which is fantastic. You're asking yourself, what's, you know, why are they doing that? Well, let me tell you why. Let's say you're a farmer. If you have your own stuff, obviously you don't have to buy seeds, because your product gives you seeds. You replant that stuff. But guess what? If this crap, which supposedly is not gonna come out in the market or anything like that, which will be completely messed up if it does, but eventually it will, because you know how the companies are, they all suck. Let's say you're growing a watermelon vine, or a freaking, I don't know, corn, and that corn can't reproduce. What do you have to do? Buy the seeds from, oh, Monsanto. It's so nice, and they're making all the profit, which is fantastic, because it's all comes down to profit, which is amazing. And give me a second here. Then you got people like or organizations like NAFTA, and then you got the World Bank and the IMF, which are fantastic at dealing with farmers and stuff. Like Mexico, which you know, which you probably don't even know, but you should know, because you know it's a lot of tortillas over there. They used to have, or I think they still do have, the most variety of corn, and I mean, they used to grow their own corn. They did not. That's it. They didn't need imports or anything like that. Well, now they are. Most of their corn comes from the United States. That doesn't make sense. I mean, makes sense, of course, but you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, why do they need imports? Yeah, that's awesome, because NAFTA rocks. What do you call it? The Philippines, with the World Bank and the IMF, which are fantastic, and the WTO, fantastic. I mean, that was probably the world's #1 producer in rice. I may be wrong, but they used to produce a bunch of rice. Now they're dependent on imports, which is ridiculous. And rice prices have been going up like crazy. And it's all this environmental crap. And nobody knows, or decide not to know, or they just want to cover their eyes and, oh, it's not happening, it's not happening. But it is, people. And it only takes a few minutes in the computer doing some research to figure out what's going on. But people, for some reason, prefer to waste bazillions of hours looking for pictures on Photobucket or wasting time on MySpace instead of doing some actual research to see what the hell they're eating, why are prices going up, other than gas prices, which includes every single thing that use petroleum or oil, all that crap, plastic, you know, all that crap. It's just not gas. And all this food stuff, it's just crazy, man, crazy. Anyways, I don't want to blabber on because I can make a freaking 2-hour movie out of this. It's really messed up the way our farmers everywhere around the world are getting treated. Like, they basically are non-existent anymore, and the companies just want to make everything theirs, and they want to own the world and all this crap, which is fantastic. And that's where we're heading at right now, and it looks like it's gonna keep going that way because people don't give a crap. Anyways, do some research. It's not that hard. Do some research, figure out what's going on, and just think about the world, because we are killing it and nobody gives a crap either. I mean, people are reaping benefits, of course, you know, but if we don't have a world, how are we gonna waste that money, and how are we gonna buy collectibles? Anyways, people, please just do some research, and that's it. Later, bitches. Oh, if you have any questions on any of these, and if you're really interested, let me know. I'll send you some links of stuff. And if you, well, I mentioned a bunch of acronyms there. If you want to know what they are, let me know. If you don't know what they are, and that's about it. Take care, people.